presented by Sprite, the 2K Sports pregame show.
Hello again, everybody. Welcome to the NBA on 2K Sports. Thanks a lot for being with us. Alongside Shaquille O'Neal, I'm Ernie Johnson. Tonight, it'll be the Philadelphia 76ers going up against the Dallas Mavericks. For Dallas, 5-5 over their last 10 games, but they're not satisfied with 500 ball. Looking to tack one onto the win tally tonight. Hey, when you talk about the Sixers, they don't really have anybody.
And now, your Philadelphia 76ers starting up.
Hello, everyone. Get ready for NBA action live on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan, joined by my partners Steve Kerr and Clark Kellogg. Right now, the 76ers are back in town for just one game and looking to play well for their home fans. And this is the first time they've matched up with the Mavericks this year. They took the loss in this East versus West matchup during the regular season last year, dropping both games.
Yeah, they got swept in the two games that they played against this club last year. They lost both of them.
Leonard attacking, can't throw it down with one hand. Here's Dallas. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing that last matchup with Boston.
Yeah, they look totally disjointed, and sometimes you have a night like that. Nothing goes in the basket. It's just pure frustration.
Well, you can call it any number of things, Steve. Disjointed, disorganized, discombobulated, dysfunctional. Any of those would fit.
Now, a look at Dallas's starting lineup. They've got Nelson. Brandon Wright is out there with D'Alembert. Then there's Al-Farouq Aminu, and it's Hardaway in at the 2 spot. Now, here is Nelson. After the miss from Joel Embiid. He tries for 3. Good. Aminu's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
And that's why teams emphasize the use of screens and picks, just to get you some open looks like that one.
Leonard with no one around. And they come right back. With their own three-pointer.
Right back at you. They immediately get those 3 points back.
Trading punches, that's how you answer.
Right with a screen on Leonard. Here's Nelson. Thompson with the rebound.
And they forced the miss with that good defensive rotation. They're playing well together as a unit.
Moncrief lays it up and banks it in. Moncrief's got his first points in this one. First quarter, about a minute and a half in. The Mavericks have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Hardaway passes to Nelson. D'Alembert sets a screen for Nelson. Here's Aminu. That one's rebounded by Embiid.
He doesn't really scare a defense at all. You've seen him miss quite a few just like those.
The 76ers shooting their first free throws tonight. The first trip to the stripe in this one. He's off on the first.
76ers. Kawhi Leonard. 2 shots.
He's off on the second.
You don't see him have too many of those trips to the line.
A moment to check in with Doris Burke. Doris?
Kevin, I had a chance to talk to head coach Rick Carlisle. A big factor in this game, he said, is how well they do to contain the young shooter Klay Thompson, saying Thompson can really give you trouble coming off screens. We've got to have all-out energy fighting to stay on his hip, and then we need to pressure on the ball handler to try and delay the pass. Kevin, both jobs are hard.
Thanks a lot, Doris. The offensive rebound. Kicks it out to Leonard. Thompson dishes to Moncrief. Philadelphia moving the ball around. Now here's Leonard. He's covered by Aminu. Here's Embiid. Drills the baseline jumper. Embiid's got his first basket of the night.
But you threaten the defense inside and then find the open man on the outside. Good offense.
Here's Nelson. His last outing with 20 points. In the corner, Hardaway with it. Back to Nelson. 6 on the shot clock. He feeds it to Dallenberg. Here's Aminu. And the go-ahead bucket, no good.
His touch has disappeared on him this quarter. He just hasn't been able to get it going.
The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way.
Boy, the floor really opened up for him there.
He sure did. A good job getting it started before the defense can get itself set.
Here's Moncrief, and he uses the glass on the layup. Moncrief's got his second basket of the game.
Good look. He'll make that one most of the time.
Nelson outside. Dishes to Wright. Back to Nelson. Wright with a screen on Leonard. And Wright, here we go. Right wing. Hardaway with it. Picked up by Thompson. Great positioning on the putback. Wright's got 7.
And that's a really deft touch right there, guys.
And he just guided that ball back up and in. You know, Clark, just a fingertip touch on the ball.
Really well done.
Yeah, you don't need to catch it and gather and try to go back up if you've got that type of angle. He really took advantage.
Here's Nelson. 76ers getting the bucket. Wright sets a screen for Nelson. It is now to Wright. In low to Dallenberg. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. 6 changes of the lead here.
Yeah, no team able to build a big lead early on. I mean, it's tight.
What do you think, Steve?
Well, both teams still kind of feeling each other out here, and neither team has been able to find an edge in this game.
Pass to Hardaway. Blocked. Moncrief El Cid with it. He had 10 points in the win against Washington. There's the screen. Leonard kicks to Moncrief. Pass to Thompson. And the foul called on Tim Hardaway Jr. The 76ers making a switch here. To the inside. Kicks it out to Leonard. Fires the 3. That's good. Leonard's got 6.
And these two teams continuing to trade. Like heavyweights in the middle of the ring.
So many times tonight the energy in this building has gone from one way to the other.
Looking at Philadelphia, they took the win in their last game against the Washington Wizards.
Well, Kevin, they constructed a perfect offensive game plan going into that game, and it was quickly apparent how powerless the defense was to stop it.
Powerless is a good way to put it, Steve. We're unlikely to see that many uncontested baskets again anytime soon.
The Mavericks trailing. Now Nelson, averaging 9 points per contest. Wright with a screen on Leonard. And Wright kicks to Dallenberg. Down low. Out to the wing. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Nelson. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound.
And excellent interior defense there. Good rotations.
No doubt about it, Steve. He's a real presence inside. Takes up a lot of space.
And the foul called on Tim Hardaway Jr.
Already his second foul. He's in danger of getting into very serious foul trouble early in this game.
Both teams will make substitutions. Goes up off the inbound. That one goes. Count it.
They ran that inbound play perfectly there to get the quick hitter.
Mavericks trailed by 4. Chandler a screen. Nelson the pass to Chandler. Morris with the ball. Scola covering. And a look here at the most accurate shooting guards in the NBA this season. Take a look at Thompson, leading the league in field goal percentage. He always gets good looks.
His shooting has really been off the charts, guys, especially given that he typically operates away from the basket. Those aren't all layups he's hitting.
He is pure, guys. There's no doubt about that. One of the sweetest strokes in the NBA today, if not the sweetest, with the ability to generate his own shot, too.
Here's Marjanovic, guarded by Nelson. Got a piece of it. And that'll be Philadelphia as it goes out of bounds. 76ers retain possession. Here we are in November. Let's see how things are shaking out in the West early in the season. Look at the Clippers. A terrific position for them as they hold up that illustrious top spot, but it's a long season, as we all know. And, of course, Dallas, 7 games back.
You know, right now for the Mavericks, their season hasn't been great, and it hasn't been terrible. It's been fairly pedestrian. A few times it's looked like they're about to turn the corner, but they just haven't been able to sustain that winning momentum.
And I'm not quite sure why that is, because I think they've got the talent to be among the league leaders. But it looks to me like it's not going to happen for them this year.
And that's out of bounds. Philadelphia will retain possession. Dallas making a switch here. Crowder's checked in. Screen by Scola. Off the pick. And that one is hammered home.
The pick was set at the perfect angle on the floor, and he used it nicely.
That's a play we may see from them a few more times.
Why not? I mean, when it works, you go back to it. Make them stop you.
And so it's Dallas with it. 76ers getting the bucket.
Solid screen right there that freed him up for the jump shot.
Philadelphia leading by 3. Patrick. He's covered by Felton. Marjanovic. And again, it's Philadelphia.
And that's another assist for a team that is putting on a clinic on how to share the ball.
I just love the mentality they've had. If a shot isn't there, they're not forcing anything. They're moving it side to side and working to get a good shot.
And he gets the bucket.
You know, the height difference there is huge, but he canceled it out with great body control in the air.
Exactly, Steve. He got to the hoop and wouldn't allow himself to be manhandled by the big boy.
And it's the 76ers with the ball. 3-point lead. Puts up the baby hook, and that one's good.
They've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball into the paint.
Yeah, they've been the aggressors, Clark, and getting the ball inside into that lane area has been huge for them.
Nelson dishes to Chandler. Over to the left wing. Here's Morris. And the 3-ball is... good.
You know what, guys? He can really light it up from the perimeter at times.
And Philadelphia decides to take their first timeout right here.
Well, he's got to get everybody on the same page. I mean, that's the reason for this timeout. And if that happens, I think they can improve and start playing better.
You know, it's a coach's job to always try to be 2 or 3 steps ahead of the opponent and to look for that extra edge if you can. And I think he feels like he might have seen one.
Now, here is Nelson. Chandler with a screen for Nelson. Over to the wing. Outside, Felton. Here's Chandler. There's the feed to Crowder. He dishes it to Nelson. 52 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. They shoot again. Morris with the bucket. Morris has got it all tied up now for the Mavs.
That bounce pass got him the ball in rhythm. Nice play.
Here's Patrick. Passes it to Redick. 76ers moving the ball around. Scola kicks to Redick. From the high post, he drills it. And the 76ers lead by 2.
The mid-range jumper becomes a pretty high percentage shot for him when he has that kind of space.
23 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Now the pass to Morris. Clock at 6. Here's Crowder, and it's rejected. Pullen, he's covered by Felton. Great pass to set up the lay-in.
Look how well he led him there with that pass.
Here's Nelson. From deep three-point range, he got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. Oh, we've seen some great shots in the first quarter. No shortage of offense. Philadelphia ahead. They lead by 4. Let's take a quick break now, and then it's on to the second quarter after this.
Coming up next Monday night, November 30th, Kevin Durant and the Oklahoma City Thunder go up against Stephen Curry and the Golden State Warriors. Do not miss it.
All right, the second quarter beginning in just a moment. And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for Philadelphia?
With the aggression they're showing early on, I mean, they're driving it to the hoop with authority and force.
Yeah, their passing has been terrific, too, Clark. We're seeing a lot of assists, really moving, a lot of flow offensively. I like what I see.
On the court for Dallas here in the second. Brandon Wright is out there with Jay Crowder. Then it's Dallenberg. Then there's Hardaway. Then it's Felton in at the 1. Thompson. Again, Philadelphia. Now, here's Felton. Kicks it to Crowder. Takes the 13-footer, and it's Moncrief with the rebound.
You know, that mid-range jump shot is not his strong suit, even when he gets a good look like that.
And Thompson kicks to Redick. Back to Thompson. Shot clock at 6. Here's Embiid. Again, Philadelphia.
Boy, they are passing the ball very crisply right now.
They sure are. That's three straight buckets that have come off of assists.
Hardaway is screen on Thompson. Felton goes in. Here's Wright. And that comes off the assist by Raymond Felton. Wright's got 9 points.
Pretty passing. Timely recognition as to where the open man was.
Moncrief kicks to Thompson. Here's Embiid. Banked in off the glass. Embiid's got the lead. Back up to 8 now for the 76ers. Mavericks shooting pretty well at 46% from the floor. Hardaway is screen on Thompson. Felton kicks to Hardaway. Back to Felton. 6 to shoot. Hardaway against Thompson. Hardaway, no good. The 76ers leading by 8. Thompson in the posts. Dallenberg covering, and he can't extend the lead to double digits. And here we go. And he jams it with authority.
Forget about going for the long-range bomb to cut into that lead. Just take it to the hoop, my friend. Take it to the hoop.
And how, Clark? Brilliant throwdown.
Yeah, just exerting his authority out there.
Took him no time at all on that one. Redick's got his second bucket of the game to go.
And great ball movement. They're just picking this defense apart with their passing.
Well, how about the 3 Ps, Steve? Purposeful, precise, passing. We love it, and so does this team because they're taking advantage of it.
I like the work there, contesting that shot that looked like it was going to be easy, but they forced the miss.
You know what? He got it in close, but couldn't finish in traffic.
Got a piece of it. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there. First trip to the line for him here.
At the line for your 76ers,
The first free throw is good. Both teams deciding to change it up.
At the line for two.
And he makes both free throws.
And at the free throw line, it's all about consistency with him. Same routine, same strokes.
Dallas calls timeout. Kawhi Leonard is checked in for J.J. Redick. A moment to check in with Doris Burke. Doris?
Yes, thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Rick Carlisle was saying to the team. He told them they should be dedicating themselves to hitting the offensive glass with everything they've got from now on, even if that means it takes them away from defensive transition. He focused next on what he feels will be their most reliable offensive approach, which is the use of ball screens and the pick and roll. That's a play we should be seeing a lot of. Being in the position they're in, probably a smart move to go to the clipboard and switch things up while we're still in the first half. Kevin?
All right, Doris. Now, here's Aminu. Outside, Felton. He kicks to Hardaway. Feeds to Aminu. Expanding his range. It's rebounded by Leonard.
He slipped into quite a funk here, Clark.
I think that's a good word to describe it. I mean, the basket is looking awfully small to him at the moment.
And assists like that have typified their effort today. Great ball movement.
Really an example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
Now, here's Felton. The 11-footer. The shot is off. Great D that time from Leonard.
It's a +5 advantage for them in the rebounding category after that board.
Very steady work they've been doing on the interior, no question. And that's, I think, the main reason they have this lead.
And the lead just grows on that ridiculous offensive sequence.
You know, Clark, that dunk. Alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop.
Yeah, that just added more to it.
Yeah, what a beautiful connection on that play.
Felton goes in, and he gets it to go.
Boy, nice work inside. Tough to get that shot over a big defender like that.
No, that takes skill and creativity, Steve, particularly on the release to make sure he doesn't get a hand on it.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
Well, not great numbers for him at the line, but not terrible either, about 70%.
And we saw it last year, guys, because those numbers were so low, teams weren't afraid to put him on the line where points were hard to come by for him.
Philadelphia leading by 11. Moncrief the pass to Thompson. Dishes to Moncrief. Out to Thompson. Thompson, left side. Here's Marjanovic. Gets to the rim for two with the D all over him. 6 points for him.
Heads up, aggressive play right there. He saw the smaller man on him, took it straight to the basket.
D'Alembert with the screen on Moncrief. Hardaway dishes to D'Alembert. He feeds it to Felton. D'Alembert sets a screen for Felton. Pass to Wright. Can't get it to go. And it's Philadelphia the other way. It's Thompson off the drive. Outside Leonard. Right side Leonard. There's the dish to Moncrief. Out to Thompson. Shoots it. Outside Leonard. Pass to Moncrief. Goes back up. Out to Thompson from downtown. And D'Alembert pulls it down. Mavericks trailed by 13. Out left to the wing. Here's Aminu. Outside Leonard. Throws it up high.
What a beautiful pass to set that one up.
The pass might have been pretty, but the finish, I thought, was angry.
That's a heck of a combination. Pretty pass and an angry punch.
I would call it an irate finish even.
Dallas calls timeout.
Yeah, he has to be frustrated by how his offense is flowing. I can't blame him. You know, they're getting good looks out there, but the shots just aren't falling.
And that can get into a team's head if it goes unchecked, continuing to miss good shots. So this timeout might be a way to combat that.
Robert Covington's checked in for Philadelphia. Jordan Crawford comes in for Klay Thompson. And then for Dallas, Tyson Chandler. He's checked in for Dallenberg. Morris comes in for Brandon Wright. And Nelson is subbed in for Raymond Felton. Now, here is Nelson following the miss by Marcus Morris. And it's a defensive 3-second violation. For Dallas, they have been successful on 3 of their 4 free throw attempts up to this point. And the technical free throw is good. And the 76ers making a change here. Doubled by Scola. Crawford against Hardaway. 5 on the clock. Back to Chandler. Sees the alley-oop. And Leonard with the block. And they'll keep possession. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. Scola sets a screen for Crawford. Chandler with the block. Patrick, guarded by Hardaway. Here's Leonard. Knocks down the step-back Jay. Leonard's got 4 points in the quarter.
He is really having a good quarter, a strong quarter, an efficient quarter, doing a lot of positive things out there.
Nelson kicks to Chandler. And here is Morris. He's got 6. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2. They get Luis Scola.
Let's see how the 76ers have performed over the last few weeks. First in shooting percentage, 6th in opponent points per game, and they're in the top 3rd in the league in blocks. They're a team that really doesn't give many good looks.
And the shooting is really what stands out to me. This is a team that does such a good job of finding open looks. They're unselfish. They work offensively to create good shots. And when they do that, they're on their game. They're tough to beat.
Now here's Leonard. He had a 21-point outing in their last game against Washington. Here's Aminu. Now Chandler inside. Crawford outside. And Leonard has it in the corner. Another miss by Leonard. Mavericks trailed by 15.
2 minutes left.
A good finish at the rack off the slick feed. Aminu's got 5 now.
Tell you what, despite that hot start from long range, they've really gotten away from the three-point shot now.
And I know that's sacrilegious to you, Steve. I mean, being a shooter and all in your pass, you figure you should be firing away from out there at all times. But the mid-range game and in-between games served me quite well. But that hasn't been the best meal ticket for them here in the second half. You got to go with what you do best.
And the foul goes on Jordan Crawford. That is his first foul of the game. And Philadelphia making a change here.
Checking in for the 76ers, Jacob Owen.
Outside Hardaway. He dishes it to Aminu. Just 5 to shoot. A clear look for Hardaway. Wide open shot is on the money. Hardaway has got 5 points in the quarter. The 76ers leading by 11. Here's Poland. Plenty of room around him, and it's good.
Looked like the defense kind of backed off him, and he took advantage.
Chandler with a screen for Nelson. The feed to Chandler. Chandler a screen. Here's Morris. An easy layup after coming off the pick. Morris has got 9.
Give an assist there, not for the pass, but for the solid screen set on the inside that freed him up and made the layup possible.
Shot is blocked. 34 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. The Mavericks have had 7 opportunities at the free throw line and made good on 5 of them. And he makes the first. And some changes here for the 76ers. Gobert comes in for Luis Scola. And J.J. Redick is subbed in for Jordan Crawford. And Dallas with a change here too. Crowder's checked in. Now here's Redick. He's got 6. We've got 22 seconds left in the first half. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2. He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far.
Well, you got to admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season, shooting better than 90% from the stripe.
You know, even in games where he hasn't been at his best this season, I mean, he still managed to get it done at the charity stripe when he gets his opportunities.
Nelson with it. He's got 6. Chandler a screen. Pass to Crowder. Can't hit. Throws it from deep. The shot is off. And we've reached halftime in this one. 76ers lead by 11. And a chance now to send you over to Doris Burke, standing by on the sideline. Doris?
Well, Jameer, what disappointed you about the way this team played in the...
Well, it's been a one-sided affair so far through the first 2 quarters, but there's plenty of time to mount a comeback.
What a night so far for Leonard. He's got 10 points, and he's got 2 baskets from out in three-point land.
I'm sure they'd like to get him a few more of those, so look for them to run some screens for him, try to pop him open.
We've got Kawhi Leonard. Gobert is out there with Embiid. Then it's Moncrief, and it's Thompson in at the 2 guard. That's the group for Brad Stevens getting going here in the second half.
They are not rotating nearly quickly enough on defense down low. Got to get quicker there.
And even if it costs them some foul trouble, I mean, they need to start putting some bodies on bodies. Be physical.
Nelson against Moncrief. All alone. Good as the jump shot falls. Moncrief's got 10. Mavericks trail by 10. Nelson outside. Now the pass to D'Alembert. In the corner, Hardaway with it. Nelson outside. Lets the 3 fly. Nelson with another miss.
More often than not today, those shots have not dropped for him.
Thompson passes to Leonard. Knocks it loose. And it's out of bounds. The 76ers have a return possession here.
So a moment now, let's check out the story on Tim Hardaway Jr. Over the last month, making major contributions. He's right around 21 points a night, 5 assists, and 3 rebounds. With him, he gets so much, but really having someone lead the way scoring-wise is probably his best attribute.
And you know, Steve, it's not easy to find consistent scoring, but he definitely feels that need for this team.
Now, here is Nelson. Kawhi Leonard unable to get his shot to go. That's good, and the 76ers lead is cut down now to just 8 on the basket from Hardaway.
He's one of the best in the league at that. Even with just a tiny sliver, he always seems to find a way to get it up and in.
Now here's Leonard. 10 points for him. That's good. Just over a minute and a half have passed here in the third quarter. Nelson against Leonard. D'Alembert with the screen on Leonard. White dishes to Nelson. 6 to shoot. Goes back up. And it's White missing. Philadelphia leading by 10. It's Moncrief on the wing. Guarded by Hardaway. Embiid kicks to Moncrief. Thompson passes to Leonard. Lays it up and banks it in. Leonard's got 14 points.
And their offense is flowing. It's working right now at the beginning of the second half. They've made 3 of their first 4 attempts.
Dallas calls timeout. You have to like what we're seeing so far from Kawhi Leonard.
He just continues to light them up. They're going to have to find a way to make him work harder for his point.
And with this quick break, we can show you the list of the most explosive shooting guards in the NBA so far. And you look at Hardaway, second in the league, having an excellent season.
And this is the cream of the crop at the 2-guard spot, strictly in terms of scoring ability and the ease with which these guys break down opposing defenses.
I love that they are so attack-minded and come at you really aggressively across the board. They're players that can carry a team offensively for long stretches of a game.
And Nelson gets it to go.
I'm sure that's a load off his mind after not hitting a single three-pointer in the first half.
And Philadelphia calls time here.
Well, he's got to get everybody on the same page. I mean, that's the reason for this timeout. And if that happens, I think they can improve and start playing better.
You know, it's a coach's job to always try to be 2 or 3 steps ahead of the opponent and to look for that extra edge if you can. And I think he feels like he might have seen one. In the last month, let's see how the Sixers perform. First in shooting percentage, 3rd in blocks. They're ranked 3rd in lowest opponent scoring average. In other words, points per game for the opposition. They control the pace and defend with vigor.
And the shooting is really what stands out to me. This is a team that does such a good job of finding open looks. They're unselfish. They work offensively to create good shots. And when they do that, they're on their game. They're tough to beat.
Terrific job on both ends of that sequence. Very slick steal and then excellent transition offense.
Well, it all stems from the aggressive defense. And when you attack defensively and you can force some mistakes, now it's off to the races.
Philadelphia shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts for the game right here.
Well, solid numbers for this club from the free throw line this season, shooting about 77% collectively.
You know, their percentages dropped off just a little bit compared to last year, guys, but it's not a huge drop-off, so no major concern.
Both good from the line that time. And it's the Mavericks with the ball. They trail by 9 points. A little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the 3rd. And it's Aminu in the corner. The basket good off. The assist from Nelson. Aminu's got his 3rd basket of the night. Something
starting to click for this team, guys. You can feel it. The three-pointers are dropping. Their offense is flowing.
They've had a great second half from long range.
And Moncrief gets it to go.
Coming out strong here in the 3rd quarter. That's 4 for 5 shooting for this team.
D'Alembert with a screen on Moncrief. Nelson outside. Wright sets a screen for Nelson. Kicks it to Wright. Right side. Dallas needs to get off a shot. Hardaway, that's a 2-pointer. Rebound by the 76ers. Embiid's got 7 rebounds in the game. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. D'Alembert's got his 3rd rebound tonight. Here's Nelson. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. Nelson's got 13.
Now that is a quick bucket. Pretty good in transition.
That's right. That's exactly right. He loves when he gets the chance to get out and run. That's when he's at his best.
Well, now they're just going to town on him.
Yeah, you'd think these defenders would have done a little more to put a stop to that stuff, Kevin, but so far, no go.
Well, a phenomenal aerial assault there, fellas.
And Embiid pulls it down. Embiid's got 8 rebounds in this game. It's Thompson off the drive. From past the arc. And D'Alembert pulls it down. D'Alembert's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. So it's both teams making substitutions here. Moncrief against Felton. Here's Nelson. From 13 feet, it goes down. Nelson's got 9 points now in just the second half. The 76ers leading by 6. Here's Marjanovic. Leonard with a screen on D'Alembert. Offensive rebound.
Really good offensive execution. Nice pick. Just couldn't get the shot to go.
Well, you love to see that as a basketball purist. Guy setting a good screen and then getting the shot opportunity. Well, this is how you completely rattle an opponent's rhythm.
Yeah, you know, such terrific on-the-ball defense to trigger the transition opportunity.
And it wasn't just the tough D, it was the exclamation point they put on the fast break with the slam.
Thompson outside. Thompson left side. Tries from 10. And off the glass. That one's good. And now a 10-point Philadelphia lead. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the 76ers.
Their high-energy defensive effort has paid off for them, guys, with more than a few steals over the course of the ballgame.
And something else they've excelled at is their interior defense. A lot of blocked shots for them tonight. I think he just wants to show us that he's got the whole package. The leaner, definitely part of his arsenal.
Outside Leonard. Inside, Marjanovic makes it off the glass. 8 points for him.
They're forcing the ball inside, and it's working beautifully.
Yeah, the defense has been futile here. 5 of the last 6 field goals in the lane.
Now, here is Nelson. He's got 15. Nelson, right side. Felton goes in.
And a moment to check out Klay Thompson here. His stats have been pretty good the last few weeks. You can see he's showing up as one of the premier performers in the league. Averaging 13 points a game, 4 assists, and 3 rebounds. Certainly not numbers he should be disappointed in, but we know what a high standard he holds himself to.
Well, quite honestly, I hope he's not disappointed. I mean, he's been giving them major contributions on a daily basis.
Catching up on the changes for Dallas. Tyson Chandler is checked in for Dallenberg. Marcus Morris comes in for Brandon Wright. And Jay Crowder's subbed in for Al-Farouq Aminu. Good. 9 points for Raymond Felton.
Took advantage of some shoddy defense there. They've got to at least get a finger on it.
The 76ers leading by 6. Feeds it to Embiid. And there's the call on Chandler. Some on-the-fly coaching right there from their leader.
Yeah, he knows, not just what his own job is, but what his teammates' jobs are as well. That's why he's such a good leader for this club.
And that's another reason that he's so assertive out there. He does know what's necessary, and he's not afraid to take charge and to let his feelings be known, to challenge his teammates to get on task and on target.
Dallas has their hands full guarding against Embiid.
8 rebounds, and he's added a steal to his stat line also.
Now, that's obviously not a big number, but he's been doing some valuable defensive work for him. Look at the free throw percentage, unblemished since halftime, Clark. That's pretty nice.
I'd go farther than that, Steve. How about perfect?
Now, here is Nelson. He's got 15. He kicks it to Morris. Three-pointer. Another 3 for Dallas.
Boy, they've come out of halftime just smoking hot from behind the arc.
Hey, trust me on this one, partner. They are going to continue to let them fly.
Redick with it. He's covered by Felton. Redick, a good look. Nice teamwork to set up the pick play and make the space for the J.
You know, the defense didn't exactly try to fight around that screen, and that's why it turned into the easy basket.
Now Felton. He's got 9. Dishes it to Chandler. He feeds it to Nelson. Chandler with a screen for Nelson. Felton can't get it to go.
Oh, they're now +5 in the rebound category, really controlling the glass.
And rebounding is one of those non-glamour stats. I mean, it takes work and effort and tenacity and physicality. But when you look at the scoreboard, you can see the correlation.
Now Embiid after the missed 3 from Raymond Felton. And Embiid gets it to go.
He's created some good opportunities for himself and made the most of them.
Mavericks trailed by 9. Outside, Felton. It's Chandler high post. Nelson left side. Chandler with a screen for Nelson. Morris dishes to Felton. Here's Nelson. Good. And a nice assist from Felton. Felton has got 3 assists tonight.
Well, his scoring this quarter has been off the charts, and the complexion of the game as a result it may change.
Here's Covington. Pass to Redick. Philadelphia moving the ball around. Here's Embiid. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line.
And the defense looking to protect the rim at all costs.
Yeah, I like that. A foul to save the layup. They can earn it at the line.
The 76ers making a switch here. Gobert's checked in. Tim Hardaway Jr.'s checked in for Dallas. Mavericks trail by 9. Now, here's Felton. 9 points in the game so far. The dish to Hardaway. From 13, shot is off.
Didn't matter that he was surrounded. He was the guy who muscled everybody else out.
My goodness.
He beats the buzzer.
Wow.
Oh, miracle heave to finish off the quarter. How did he get that to go down?
A nice release and some good concentration as well, but the biggest thing about that, a whole lot of luck.
And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. 76ers ahead, up by 12. And we'll have the start of the fourth quarter for you as soon as we get back.
Sunday, November 29th, Joakim Noah and the Chicago Bulls take on Carmelo Anthony and the New York Knicks. Don't miss out.
While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
I was hoping we'd get a chance to see this one again. Thank you, Lonnie and the truck, for showing it. But it's passing like this that makes the basketball purists happy. This is the beauty of the game right here.
Our fourth quarter action underway, presented by Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups. On the floor for Dallas, Al Farouk Amino is out there with Marcus Morris. And it's Jameer Nelson. And it's Chandler. And it's Hardaway. And it's the shooting guard. Mavericks trail by 12. Here's Aminu. Goes back up. In deep. Hardaway drops it in the basket. Hardaway has got the fourth quarter started here with a bucket for the Mavs. Patrick passes to Reddick. And it's out of bounds. The 76ers able to retain possession here.
Yeah, so close to picking that pass off, guys.
At least he got a hand on it. He did what he needed to do to make sure it didn't hit the target.
Brandon Wright's checked in for Morris. Hardaway with the steal. One-on-one fast break. Here's Nelson. Solid play in the low block. And that one's good. Nelson's got 19 points.
We're seeing him bring that shooting percentage up now, guys. The first half was a struggle for him.
To the wing right side. Now here's Reddick. Defense right on him. Pass to Brand. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there.
Well, at least the defender got his money's worth on that one.
Yep, that was an easy whistle for the official.
Jordan Crawford's checked in for Philadelphia. And he's good on the second.
You know, you've got to like the fact that they're getting to the line. And on top of that, they're making their free throws in this half. That bodes well going forward.
Hardaway kicks to Nelson. Chandler with a screen for Nelson. Back to Hardaway. He dishes it to Nelson. The feed to Aminu. Hardaway for 3. Nice D from Crawford.
He certainly didn't take advantage of the poor defense, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
No, that's for sure, because this guy's too good of a shooter to miss that look consistently.
Taking it to the rack with trouble right there.
And hammering down with the two-handed slam.
Well, they already had him staggered, and now all of a sudden they're throwing some haymakers.
Mavericks trailed by 11. Nelson outside. In the corner, Hardaway with it. The 3. That doesn't go either for Hardaway.
It's been a great day for them on the boards, Clark. That's definitely been a major factor in building this big lead.
And, you know, from a number standpoint, the advantage might not be that large, but they have been manhandling them inside.
And it's out of bounds. The 76ers able to retain possession here. Samuel Dallenberg is checked in for the Mavericks. Reddick with the 3. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. So it's off to Brooklyn after this game as they have the Nets to look forward to. That'll be game 2 of 4 straight on the road. Wright with a screen on Crawford. Dallenberg dishes to Nelson. And good, he nails it. Nelson's got 15 points here in the second half. The 76ers leading by 9. Here's Patrick. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up. That one is off.
At the line for your 76ers, Patrick. 2 shots.
Good on the second free throw.
This is a positive trend for him, especially here in the second half. Shooting just above 80% right now. And that's more than respectable. That's good free throw shooting.
Around 3 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. Nelson, right side, just 4 to shoot. Dives for it, and that's out of bounds. Dallas will retain possession.
3 seconds shot.
Clock is at 3. Right for 3. The shot is off. Philadelphia's gone 3 of 7 tonight from three-point territory. In low to Brand. Patrick passes to Crawford. To the left wing. Lets it go with the 3. Aminu grabs the miss.
Kind of rare to see him come up empty on a wide-open look.
Clark, they've been looking out of sync offensively.
You know what? A basket here would do a lot for their confidence.
Such a solid performance for them inside. Their rebounding has been terrific.
Yeah, that's just one of the few things that have gone their way today.
And the basket good. And the 76ers lead by 12.
That's what they're hanging their hat on today, fellas. Hard-nosed, smash-mouth play down on the low block.
To me, that's the key to any game. Who can win the battle in the paint? And right now, they've got it going.
And so he hits the technical free throw.
Boy, perfect half at the free throw line for them. That'll help their comeback effort for real.
Yeah, that's keeping them close. It's going to take a full effort here in the second half, but they've got to continue to knock down these free throws.
Pass to Nelson. Kicks to Aminu. The shot no good. Great D that time from Leonard. And here's Moncrief. It's stolen by Aminu. Here's Nelson. And Aminu kicks to Hardaway. Aminu with it. Back to Nelson. Just 5 to shoot. From deep. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. The 76ers leading by 11. And he lobs it up toward the rim. And Embiid throws it down.
Phenomenal alley-oop slam right there, guys.
They're taking advantage, Clark, of a team that looks lost out there.
Yeah, this is threatening to get kind of ugly out here.
Moncrief against Hardaway. Dallenberg with the screen on Moncrief. Hardaway kicks to Aminu. Dallas again missing.
Early on, he tried to shoot his way out of this funk, but later in the game now, he might want to just give it up and look for his teammates to do the scoring.
Thompson with it. Al-Farouq Aminu covering. Here's Embiid. It's rebounded by Dallas. Wright's got 8 rebounds in this game. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2.
You look at what Aminu has done so far. He's got 10 points and the 2 nice steals as well. It's been a really complete performance for him today.
No question, he's made an impact just about everywhere on the court.
Philadelphia has gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Moncrief kicks to Leonard. And Wright pulls it down. Wright's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. Nelson against Moncrief. It's stolen by Gobert. Now Moncrief. Embiid sets the pick for Leonard. The pass to Embiid. Terrific design on the pick play, and he lays it in. Embiid's got 4 points in the quarter.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from inside the paint area.
The defense has to make an adjustment. They've got to string together some stops, or at the very least, try to force this team into some bad shots.
Dallenberg dishes to right, stolen by Thompson. There's a good screen. There's the triple. They get it back. Mavericks trailed by 13. Hardaway passes to Nelson. Puts it up from 12. Shot is off. And it's Philadelphia the other way. At one point, they led by 16. The slam dunk by Aminu.
Boy, the kind of moments you love to see. Excellent defense leading to a dunk at the other end.
Clark, you got to marvel at the transition game. When they've got it clicking, it's really explosive.
High octane for sure.
Oof. Yeah, turning defensive pressure into offensive opportunities. That's what it's all about.
And let's get this update now from Doris Burke, who's across the way on the sideline.
Thank you, Kevin. Brad Stevens had some words for his team over the break. He was propping his guys up for their defensive pressure, saying, listen, the pressure you put on them has been fantastic. Keep pestering them, keep forcing turnovers, and we'll be in a great position to win this thing.
And they're beginning to fall apart a little bit defensively, especially inside.
Well, that's 4 straight buckets now at the rim.
And the Mavericks call time here.
Looks like he saw some things out there that needed adjusting and wants to talk it over a little bit with his club.
I don't think you can ever go wrong burning the timeout if you see something you don't like and you need to talk about it.
Mavericks trailed by 13. Nelson outside. Feeds it to Dallenberg. Hardaway kicks to Dallenberg. Trying to break that ice-cold streak. Dishes to Aminu. Shot clock at 3. Here's Nelson. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Thompson's got his 3rd rebound tonight. Leonard against Nelson. Here's Marjanovic. From 11 feet away. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. And the 76ers lead by 15. And for the Mavericks, they're shooting 43% for the game. Nelson with it. Leonard picks him up. Nelson kicks to right. And it's blocked. Nelson against Leonard. He feeds it to Moncrief. And the foul called on Tim Hardaway Jr. There's 1:40 left in the 4th quarter of this one. To the middle. Here's Moncrief. And he lays it straight in.
And yeah, they're moving the ball now. 8 of their last 10 points coming off assisted buckets.
Steve, nothing makes a coach smile as much as pure, selfless teamwork.
Well, this is going to end in a lopsided victory, obviously. I love the tenacity and aggressiveness and the ability to close. You really have to give it up for the 76ers.
Clark, the differential in assists led to a lot of open looks, and it also helped to get more guys involved in the offense easy.
They made the defense adjust by moving the ball like that, and there was no answer for it.
And this will be a big win for them. Lucky win number 13 now in the bag.
And I think this win builds confidence for this year in the matchup. They take the first win of the season series, and that could play a factor the next time these two teams meet.
And that next meeting will be their 2nd and final game of the season series, being in opposite conferences. So you bet nobody wants to get swept even in a 2-game season series. So I think the next game will be hotly contested.
Now, here is Morris. He's covered by Thompson. Morris dishes to Crowder. A 3-ball. They get the rebound. Here's Chandler. And they're going to count the bucket and send him to the line. Could be a 3-point play.
He was the first one to react to that miss. Excellent anticipation on his part. A hustle play on the putback by him.
Now here is Moncrief. He kicks to Embiid. Elbow shot is on the way. Thompson outside. And here's Moncrief. Hits the front of the rim and out. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. Chandler with the screen on Thompson. Off the pick. Morris. No good.
You can see how much the defense respects him. I mean, they were all over him on that look.
Some changes for Philadelphia. Luis Scola, he's checked in for Embiid. Robert Covington comes in for Thompson. And Jordan Crawford is subbed in for Kawhi Leonard.
Jordan Crawford.
Here's Marjanovic. He's guarded by Chandler. That savvy little up fake there, fooling the D. And the 76ers lead by 17. And here is Felton. Pass to Morris. Here's Lido. Takes the 12-footer and hits. Crawford, no one around him. No good there. So it's the 76ers winning this one easily. They put on a show tonight, thoroughly controlling each end of the floor.
Hey, what more can you ask?
Thank you for joining us for this presentation of the NBA on 2K Sports. For Clark, Steve, and Doris, and the rest of the crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for joining us, and we'll see you next time. Last but not least, here is your Jordan Player of the Game, Joel Embiid.